I'll be honest, people say, oh gosh, yeah, that was scary. But I have never in my life felt fear like that. It was stomach churning. I thought I'd lost him. I did think he wasn't coming back.
I'd found myself in 10 to 15 foot swells and in very dangerous water, unable to make it ashore.
I've leaned back, and about halfway into leaning back, it was kind of like being suspended for a moment before everything just came crashing down.
The cliffs behind us were over 300 foot high, and we were invisible on both sides.
We were down below saying our prayers, and we made comments like, oh, well, the dog will be all right because, you know, she's in a safe place, and thinking we were never going to get home at all. We really thought our end had come.
When I met the harbour master in town a week or so later, he looked shocked. You're alive! Yeah, a bit shocking.
Last September, I woke up in agony and tried to walk and found my legs did not walk.
In the sea, absolutely convinced I was dead. As far as I'm concerned, you know, nobody had seen me. It was getting very dark. I could feel the hypothermia starting, as it does, and thinking, you know, this will hit your brain sooner rather than later.
I think all sorts of things. I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to die, which was I don't really like saying that in front of the kids, but yeah, it was very real. I was really considering the fact that I was going to die in the sea. Literally out of nowhere, we just saw a little orange D-class speedboat just come out of nowhere, pulled up at the side of us. Absolutely amazing, just seeing them guys there.
I must admit, I was pretty scared. The tide came up all the way to my waist, and it took the lifeboat only about 10 minutes to reach us from West Mersey. They got us out within about 3 or 4 seconds. It was amazing. They made sure I was okay and called me an ambulance.
Along came the lifeboat, who helped me, and they were so kind and gentle in full PPE gear.
Without the RNLI and the brave volunteers at Porthcawl, Christmas and Thanksgiving could have been so very different for me. The RNLI volunteer crews have been at the forefront of my mind during this holiday season, and I will be forever grateful for what they did for me.
I'd gone out swimming with 4 friends and we got into difficulty on the second beach in Ross's Point. The Coast Guard had deployed the RNLI and I was thankfully rescued. Without the crew on board that day and all the work of the RNLI, it would not have been a successful outcome.
I am very lucky to be standing here today because last January, while swimming nearby, I got into difficulties and I was rescued by the RNLI.
It's a very humbling experience. It's hard to find the right words. They do say in Scandinavia, also in the Outer Hebrides, Tusen, which is literally 1,000 thanks.
And I saw the RNLI boat coming over the choppy water like a saviour to me.
They're marvellous, the lifeboat people. I can't say enough goodness for them, because without them I certainly wouldn't be here. My family wouldn't be here.
But I remember Richard saying something along the lines of the people were here to help us, and then next thing I know is just like these people dressed in yellow with massive helmets on.
It's just amazing seeing, you know, that person there is gonna pick you up. Do you know what I mean? Like, you are safe. It's just like instant relief, instant.
I am walking around today thanks to the RNLI.
And thank you very much from me, a grateful survivor, here telling you this story, Frank.
Thank you. Without you, without everybody on that day, everything wouldn't have been as smooth as it had been. My Christmases are always better knowing that you guys were there. You guys have given me the best chance.
Thank you so much, Dom, and all the other lifeguards involved in the rescue. You know, without them, it might have been a very different Christmas. You know, with family, with everything like that. It's such an important role that the RNLI do and the lifeguards do.
If it wasn't for the RNLI at Redcar, we wouldn't be here today. So on behalf of my son and myself, we'd like to wish all of the guys and girls at Redcar RNLI a very Merry Christmas.
The reason, as you will imagine, this isn't an easy story for me to tell, but the reason I'm actually saying it is that it's not about me, it's about this incredible courage of these lifeboat crew. I mean, there was a guy I'd never met, and without thinking, this guy just jumped in for somebody he'd never met before, you know, risked his own life. Now that, to me, is what this story is really about.
So from the United States to every volunteer in the RNLI, Merry Christmas, and thank you for all that you have done.
The RNLI are actually going into a serious situation to help other people and to bring them back safely, and so that families can be together again.
Thank you for rescuing my daddy.